Is recording started or not? Just hold on. I didn't get the voice recording has been started like that. Yeah, it started, but we should get the voice also, na? Hello. ఇది రికార్డింగ్ స్టార్ట్ అయిందా నా క్లాస్ది కొంచెం చూడు సరిగా నాకు వాయిస్ వాయిస్ రాలే రికార్డింగ్ స్టార్ట్ అయింది కొంచెం చూడు చూసి చూసి చెప్పు కొంచెం స్టూడెంట్స్ జాయిన్ అయింది కదా నేను క్లాస్ కూడా స్టార్ట్ చేసిన ఓకే నాది 7:30 AM అజూర్ డెవాప్స్ బ్యాచ్ అది అజూర్ డేటా ఇంజనీర్ 7:30 AM బ్యాచ్ అజూర్ డేటా ఇంజనీర్ రికార్డింగ్ అయింది కదా ఇక్కడ చూపిస్తుంది ఇక్కడ రైట్ ఓకే yes, it shows on the top on left side, Saif. You are correct. I can also see, but I didn't get the voice. Might be at the server side of the voice volume is completely down. Then recording will happen, but my voice won't be audible. That's why I'm just taking a cross verification from Naresh IT. All right. So designing of okay different controls and activities. Different controls and activities. Okay, depends upon the business requirements. So these are the steps, guys. These are the steps on a very high level. Okay, these are the steps on a very high level. You can tell, you can tell this also in your interviews. If you tell this also in your interviews, it would be a okay good impact actually. Yes, we are having a hands-on experience. We have done hands-on on Azure Data Factory. Okay, steps on a very high level. Fine. So the same thing I'm doing here. Okay, I'm this time in this demo. Okay. So I'll open the Azure portal, portal.azure.com. Let me go to this Azure account. Okay, I'll create a storage account quickly. I'm creating a Gen2 storage account. Taking the name has already been taken. This okay, fine. Rest of all these things I'm linking it to default. I'm deploying the Gen2 storage account. Next, it is asking to create an ADF. Right? We'll create one container inside the storage account, and then we will create an ADF. Okay, this is our Gen2 storage account which has been created. I'll create one container, destination container. Click on create. Done. Come to home, come to data factory, click on press create here. Okay, I'll say here 1904 Naresh ADF. Okay, Rest of the things I'm leaving it to default values and I'm creating an ADF. Okay. Then launch ADF Studios. Okay, let the ADF gets deployed. Then we launch the ADF. Okay. Okay, this is my ADF. I click on launch studios. Okay, I click a link services here. Click on this one, then say a plus new. Okay, so I'm going to create a link service for Gen2 because my storage account is Gen2 storage account I have created. So select this one, click on continue. Okay, if it has given the name, okay, no, not name has not been given. So I'll give the name. Okay, link service for destination storage account. Okay, give the subscription, pass the storage account, test the connection. Connection should get succeeded here. Successful. Click on create. Now next step it is asking us to create a data set. Okay, data set. Same steps guys. See what I was shown. Storage account created, ADF created, link services creating now, and then now creating a data set. Okay. So come here, click here and say a new data set. And here what it should be our what a Gen 2 only. This link services also we are getting with Gen 2 dataset also we are getting with Gen 2 storage account. So type here Gen 2 continue. Okay. Okay. So it is just picking it up. Okay. I'm taking delimited text.csv only. Fine. I'll give the name here something ds underscore. What I can say here, uh, GitHub, right? GitHub only I'll take. Name I have not mentioned here in the material. As per the below diagram, this is in the I'm explaining here in the diagram. I'll just tell this also. Okay. Okay. We are taking the name something like this. Yes, output Gen 2. I'll just say here Gen no destination only I'll take destination storage account. This is a link service we have created. Okay. I want to place it here in this container. Selected that one. Okay. I want to copy the complete data along with the schema and data. That's why I'm saying here none. That will be copied automatically. Click on OK. Next, what it is saying after this has been done, publish, publish all publish so that these things will get deployed. So I'll say here publish all, then publish. Done. Next, see here. This is our GitHub. Okay, HTTP because GitHub portal will be open with a HTTP or HTTPS, whatever it is. So this is in HTTPS, and in this GitHub portal, I'm having two files. For an example, let us take this file .csv case debts, and one more file I'm having here, country responses. Both are .csv files here. See .csv. Fine. And now from this GitHub portal, I'm having multiple .csv files. Okay, what I'm doing, I'm copying the data of these two files, only these two files. Okay, from my GitHub portal to my ADL Gen2 storage account. ADL Gen2 storage account. This destination storage account, destination link service, destination data set, everything we have created. Okay. Now, if you want to see that, okay, so this is the link I have given. Okay, but the condition is, guys, you have to have one GitHub account. You have to have one GitHub account for sure. See now, here I am having all the things. If I click on raw, then I'm going to see complete data. So this is the data that I'm going to copy now. See, huge data. Till now we were copying just 10 records, 8 records kind of stuff. Now slowly we are increasing the volume. Okay, see, plenty of data is there. Because this complete data we'll try to copy here into our Gen2 storage account. Fine. And this is another file. Okay, this this is what this is our case.csv file. Okay, see here, case.csv file, and this is what countries response file. So click on this one, press Control and open, and then see, click here raw. This data also you can see like this. This is also data. If you want to see the in this manner, in this format, then this is the raw data. Huge data we are going to copy now. Where this data is, where these files are in GitHub. This is our GitHub. Okay, GitHub portal. See, https github.com. It won't get open to you. Then what you have to do, you have to create an account in GitHub. You have to create an account in GitHub. If you see here, I'm having an account in GitHub. Okay, with the same name, like kiddu.m@gmail.com. One mail ID you have to take, and then you have to create an account in GitHub. How to create an account in GitHub is very simple. I have given that also in the material in the upcoming classes. I'll show. I'll show. Now, instead of hard coding the values, we can pass the parameters for data set, okay, link service and pipelines. And once we create a parameter, we cannot modify it. Okay, fine, no problem. We'll create the parameters for the dataset link services and all. We are not hard coding. Whatever the parameter, whatever the values we are passing for the parameter, accordingly as per the past values, okay, the data will be copied. And what we are copying this file complete data and this file complete data. Okay, fine. So what I'll do now, launch ADF Studios, manage link service. Okay, this is the link service we are creating for source now. Okay, we are creating for the source for HTTPS. Okay, so I'll come here, I'll go here, I'll say here new link service, and I'll give the link service name as what? Okay, I'll give it as ls http. Okay, first I'll search here http. I'll take this one. See guys, slightly change here. This time we are not taking blob storage or gen2 storage. We are taking http this time because we are copying from the web. And the name we are giving it as what? This one. Okay, no special characters. Okay, and then next what we are going to do, okay, authentication type we'll say here anonymous. Authentication type, see, authentication type anonymous we have to take. Okay, so I'll just come back here and I'll say authentication type as a anonymous. Here we are having one option called authentication type as a anonymous. Okay, fine. Next, expand the parameters. In the same window, just scroll down below. Okay, so come here, this is the parameters. Okay, expand the parameters, and we have to create one new parameter here. Say here plus new, give the name as base URL. Okay, I'll say here plus new parameter, I'll give the name as a base URL. Fine. Then scroll up a little, click on base URL box. Scroll up a little, click on base URL box. Okay, then here we have to say add dynamic content. Okay, add dynamic content, click on base URL. Okay, Then click on create, add dynamic content, click on this base URL. Okay, an expression got printed in our expression builder. Say okay. Okay, click on, let us say test connection. Okay, it is saying required. We'll pass this value. This is the parameter we have created. It is asking us to pass this value. We'll just do that. Okay, and then say here create. Then what we'll do, data set. We'll create a data set now. See, data set for the source, link service for the stores. In this step, what we are doing, in this step, we are creating a link service for the source. In this step, what we are doing, we are creating a data set for the source. First, we have created for destination. Now we are creating for the source. Click on author, click on three dots, data set. Okay, so I'll come here. Okay, say here data set. Click here on this one. This three dots. Say here new data set, and that what is our data set here? Source HTTP or HTTPS, whatever it is, HTTP. I have taken here, click on continue. Then where is our, how, in which format our files are in? Delimited text only, right? So I'll take here this one only, correct now? Files are in .csv only, na, right? So we are taking here delimited text.csv, this one only, say continue. Okay, then I'll give the name as ds input HTTP. Pass the name here, and then next link service. This one we have to choose. Okay, so link services we have created for our HTTP that we have selected. Then first row as header, input schema as none. All these things I'm mentioning here. See, first row as header, input schema as none, and then say okay. Okay, this is done. Next, what I'll do now, adding parameters to the source data set. Click on parameters tab, plus new, pass name as base URL. Okay, this is my parameters tab. Okay, click on plus new, pass this name as base URL. Okay, click on plus new again, and pass name as relative URL. This is the main parameter. Under this one, this is the value of the link where our file is kept, or our file link. Okay, so when I run this, you will understand. I'll say here relative URL. Fine. Click on connections tab, click on base URL text box. Click on this connection tab, click on base URL text box, say add dynamic content, and then here you have to choose what. Okay, click once on base URL in the open window. Base URL. See, I click here on the base URL, and then after that I'll say here, okay. Now click on relative URL box. Relative URL, add dynamic content, click on this relative URL, the expression will get printed, and say okay. Okay, done. Just do the publish here so that all the link service datasets, parameters, pipelines, etc. we have created will get saved or deployed, whatever it is. Okay, so come here and say publish all, and then see two datasets we have created, one link service we have created. This all we have created for our destination. Click on publish. Okay, publish is completed. Okay, publish is completed here. Done. What I'll do now, creating pipelines now. In step 9, what we are doing, we are creating the pipelines. Click on author icon, left side icon in ADF Studios. Click on three dots for pipelines, new pipeline. Give the pipeline name as this one, parameterized pipelines. Okay, so this is my pipelines. Click on this three dots, say new pipeline. Give the name as water. Parameterize pipeline. Click on this one. This window will get hide. Okay, see it gone. Now we got the some big space for the pipeline canvas. Now parameters plus new. Okay, click on parameters tab. Say here plus new, and then we have to pass the values here. Okay, source base URL. Okay, special characters are coming along with it, and then press new again, and this one will be relative base URL. Okay, click on press new again and pass name as a source relative URL. Okay, pass this value. Okay, in activities pane in search type copy data and drag and drop the copy data control from activities pane to pipeline. Name it as the copy data. So now I'm choosing a activity or control called copy data. Okay, drag and drop here from your activities pane to pipeline canvas. Give the name as copy data. Okay, this is done. Copying the data from HTTP GitHub to ADL Gen2 storage account. Okay, next step. Okay, click on copy data control, click on source tab. First, click here on the head of the copy data control, click on the source tab, source data set. What is this one? Here it is. DS input HTTP. See, select DS input HTTP because this is our source. Fine. Next, click on base URL checkbox, click on add dynamic content, just click once on the source base URL expression. Okay, on this one, add dynamic content, source base URL expression, it got printed along with our pipeline. Say okay. Okay, next we are having relative URL. Click on relative URL checkbox, click on add dynamic content, just click once in the relative URL, the expression will get copied in the pipeline expression builder. Say okay. Okay, add dynamic content, source relative URL, click on okay. Fine. Click on sync tab now. Click on sync tab, this one, and then click on sync dataset box knob and select the dataset what we have created for our target. This is we have created for our target. DS destination storage account. Here we have given this name, but at the time of creation, I have given this name for dataset. See this one, destination. Okay, this dataset we have created in above step. We have created above. Next, publish, wait for some time, 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, till it gets succeeded. Then we'll do the debug here. When we are doing debug, here it will ask us to pass the values for source base URL, relative base URL. Pass the values accordingly. This is our source base URL value. This is what our GitHub account URL. And in this, we are having our file in this URL. See, country underscore response.csv file. Okay, fine. So let me go here to publish. Okay, let the publish gets completed here. Hold on. Okay, publishing is completed. Now click on debug. See, now it is asking. It is asking me to pass the values for the parameters. Now, whatever the file link URL you pass, that will get copied. Okay. So this is our main URL for our GitHub account. I'll copy this one. Okay. Next, source relative URL. Source relative URL passing water country underscore response.csv. So I'll copy this value. no space. Say okay. Before I click on OK, it will start loading the data into my destination. Come here. This is my destination storage account. This is our container, and the expectation is the data should be copied here. But the file should come here cloud, in our cloud storage services from GitHub, right? So I'll say okay now. Hold on for some time. So it is in queue. It is getting run, guys. Hold on. It is in queue. Succeeded. Super. See, it is succeeded. If you come here, see the output. What it is saying? It has read how many rows, units, tens, hundreds, thousand, 10,000, 47,308 rows. It has read. It has written. It has copied also. How many files it read? It read one file. It copied one file only. Okay. Source peak connection, syncs peak connection. Okay. Copy duration it has taken 7 seconds. Okay. Throughput was 47.30. These are some other technical details. Fine. So what I'll do, I'll come here. I'll say refresh. See, I got the file placed in my destination, inside my destination. See, country response. This is what we have given the, see, country response. Waiting, guys, is that clear or not? Country response. This file data we have copied. This file data we have copied. If you want to copy this data also, you can take this one. Okay, cases debt, cases underscore debt. These are the COVID related debts that has been happened in different countries. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll run it one more time. Okay, I'll say debug. I'll pass the value cases depth, and this is my source base URL. This will get changed every time, guys. Okay, and this is the main URL. Come here, paste it, say okay. Now this complete data we are copying. We are copying this complete data into our cloud storage services. Succeeded, super. So let us see the output here. Oh my God, there is a huge number of records in this file. How many are there? See, it's more than 14 lakhs or what? Units, tens, hundreds, thousand, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh, crore. Oh my God, oh my God, what is this? 1 crore, 44 lakhs, 45,098 records. Wow, so too much fast it is. Now, see, previously there was only one file, country responses, but case test files also got copied. Click on this file if you want to see the data. Click on edit. Okay, file size is exceeded. It is saying maximum support size is this much. So I can download this one, no problem. So I'll close this one. I'll check this file. Okay, click on edit. See, these are the complete data that copied, have been copied to our destination storage account. If you want, you can delete, you can refresh, you can do whatever you want. Okay, fine, guys. Is that clear? I'll just go here and say download here. So it's getting downloading here to our local laptop. Yes, you can use Mahesh, but you have to create account in GitHub. You can use the same URLs, same steps, everything same, but you one thing you may face is that you won't see these files like this. Okay, this GitHub is open for me. This is GitHub portal. This won't get open for you if you are not having GitHub account. So create a GitHub account first. It's very simple. Creating GitHub account is very simple. See, country response. This is the file we have downloaded. Okay, fine. So this is variety of different scenarios, guys, that we'll see in our real-time projects. That what I have experienced, what I have worked upon. That's why I have, showing you all the possible ways. In interviews also they will check your knowledge like this only. Okay. Below is the GitHub URL which contains multiple .csv files. If you open this one, then this is the GitHub URL which contains multiple CSV files. See, we have considered two files, this one and this one. These two files we have considered. Okay, you can do the labs with other files also. This one as well, this one as well, this one as well, whichever you want, you can consider. Okay, in this folder, I'm having multiple files. Okay, fine. That is what I have given here. Below is the GitHub URL, which contains multiple .csv files as source. On our URL path, there are many files and we can pass, okay, the source based URL and source relative URL accordingly, and can load the data of any file from GitHub to our Azure storage service in the cloud computing. Hence here, dynamically we are passing the URL values, correct now? Dynamically means whichever file we want to copy, okay, that we are, passing it here, correct? Here we are passing what the file path from GitHub. Here we are passing the file path from GitHub, and here we are passing the GitHub URL. Okay, please understand. And then we are saying, okay, then it is getting a run, and then it is getting copied the data. That's why I'm mentioning here. Here, dynamically, we are passing the URL values of the GitHub account from where we are directly loading the data to our Azure Data Lake Gen 2 storage services. Now, you might ask me one question, Sai, sir, why we are always taking destination storage account as Data Lake Gen 2? Okay, because data lake gen 2 storage account services, okay, this gives the best performance. Okay, we can load lots of data and data browsing, data accessing, and data viewing, data fetching, data pulling is very much good and super as compared to blob storage services. That's why we are taking here every time, most of the times our destination as a data lake gen 2 storage account. Okay. Now, what the next step? I'm allocating variables to ADF pipelines. When we create a variable in ADF pipelines, what I'm saying here, when we create a variable in ADF pipelines, then we can able to modify whenever we want. But while creating the parameters, we cannot able to modify any value. Okay. So what I'm trying to say here, once we create a parameter, okay, parameters we cannot modify, but values for the parameters we can pass dynamically. Okay, that is what I'm trying to say here. Now, what I'll do, I'll delete the parameters of this pipeline. Okay, go to pipelines, parameters tab. Okay, I'll show this. This is the continuation of this demo only, guys. This is continuation of this demo only. This is not a separate demo. Don't be confused here. What is this? What is the role of data lake for connecting GitHub to ADF? What is this question? I don't understand this. Role of data lake is what? Data lake is just a destination we are considering to load our data. Role of data lake, if you want to ask, then I can say here something which is storing the data. How it is helping? It is helping us to store the data, to store our data, whatever we are copying from different sources. Okay, not from GitHub. From any place you can copy the data and you can keep it as a destination in your data lake Gen 2 storage account. Okay, fine. Now delete the parameters of the pipeline. So what I'll do, I'll come here, I'll close this one as of now. Okay, I'll come to parameters here. I'm deleting these parameters. Okay, the steps I have given here like this. Okay, parameters tab. Okay, this is my parameters tab, and I'm deleting these two parameters. Okay, select these two and say delete. Okay, two parameters I have deleted. Select the two parameters, source based URL and relative source URL. Click delete on top. Finished. Now, next what I'll do, click on the variables tab, plus new, and pass this variable. Okay, click on this variables tab, plus new, pass the value to this variable. Okay, and then plus new again and pass another value as a source relative URL. Okay, fine. And same window for default value box, pass the URL values for source based URL and source relative URL. Okay, so default value box I'm passing here water, this one. Okay, this value, and for this one, source relative URL, pass this one, hospital admissions. This is another one, guys. See, hospital admissions.csv. Okay, no spaces should be there, guys, that you have to keep in mind, else your debug will get failed. Click on copy data control. This is my copy data control now. Okay, click on source tab. This is my source tab. Okay, just say delete this two. Okay, now click the box of base URL. Okay, base URL box. Click on add dynamic content. Okay, I have removed that expression already. I have deleted. Click on variable tab in the newly opened window. Click on source relative URL. Okay, base URL and source relative URL. Okay, so which tab it is asking us to open? Click on source base URL. This one, source base URL. Say okay. Click on this one and then say here source relative URL. That is what I have written here. Okay, this is what I have passed here respectively for base URL and a relative URL. Okay, the values I have passed. Fine. Then next, what I'm saying here as a note, I'm saying here we have passed the values of variables, but if you want to override the variable values, sometimes then we can use the set variables control. It's a different concept. I'm just telling that one. Now in activities pane, search for set variables. Where is the activities pane? In activities pane, search for set variables, it is saying. Okay, here activities pane, sorry. Here in activities pane, what it is asking us to search for set variables. The variable values what we have passed here. Now we are using a control called set variables. Okay, I say here set variables. I got it. I'll put it here. Set variables. Okay, drag and drop this control in ADF pipeline. Acha, before copy data control. It is asking us to put a before copy data control. So here it should come. Okay, before copy data control, establish a connection with green line. Click on the set variables control. I'll establish a connection. Okay, click on the set variable. In general tab, give name as set variable. Okay, then next click on settings tab. This is my settings tab, variable type, say here pipeline variable. Okay, so we cannot, yeah, here it is. See, variable type is pipeline variable. Options I'm having pipeline return value, pipeline variable. I'm just doing that one. Fine. Then name, I say a source relative URL. Name, for name value, I'm taking here source relative URL. Okay, and pass value as this one. This value I'm passing for value. Okay, is that so? So variable type, pipeline variable. Yes, that is what we have selected. The name I have given source relative URL and pass value as a, yes, pass value as this one. This is the value we are passing. So what we are taking here, testings.csv. We're taking here testings.csv. Okay, see, this we are passing as value. This is also one .csv file only. Okay, CSV file only. Publish the pipelines, debug, and now if we notice the variable value, okay, just hold on. We'll just do the publish here first. Publish all. Say here publish. Okay, debug. When we do debug, now if we notice the variable value that what we have passed for pipeline has been overwritten by the variable value that we have passed for set variable control. Okay, for set variable control, whatever we have passed, that will be overwritten. That is what it is saying here. Hence, like this, we can overwrite the value of the variable choosing set variables control with ADF pipelines and with the in ADF studios. Okay, fine, guys. So here we have completed the demo. Hold on. Okay, the publishing is completed, I believe. Yes, I'll say debug now. Now my expectation is that the testing.csv, I believe that should be get copied here. It is in queue. Hold on. Okay, it is succeeded now. If you come here, see, it has read only one file this time. It has read only one file this time. Data read is this many records. Data return is same records. One file it has written. Okay. If you see here, this one also, see what we are doing. We are copying the data from, okay, internet from GitHub portal to our cloud storage service. Okay. Data read is how much? 85 KB. Data written is also 85 KB. Read only one file. That one file it has written. Connection has one. It has taken. Copy duration it has taken just 9 seconds. How much it has taken? 9 seconds. Okay. Throughput it has given super. It has given 85.887 KBs. Same like file size. Okay. So from HTTP to data lake Gen 2 storage account, we have copied the data on 17th of September at 8:23 a.m. These are the internal, like, computing powers, guys. This is the computing power. DIUs, okay, parallel copies, duration it has taken just 9 seconds. So to copy, okay, how many records? Okay, all is succeeded here. Okay, to copy, how many records? This one is the output. 85,887 records. To copy 85,000 records, it has just taken the 9 seconds. That's it. Super, very fast. ADF is very fast. ADF is very fast. See now, yeah. See, testing.csv got also copied. Testing.csv also got copied. Super. ADF is very fast. Okay, and many controls are we are using as inbuilt. See, set variable is also one of the controls that is inbuilt available with our activities pane, which is inside the ADF. Just we have drag and drop. Okay. And then what we have done this time, we have directly passed the value here for this file, and then this file directly got copied. Like this also you can use, or else like this also you can use. Up to here, one part of the demo, and from here this is the second part of the demo. Different scenarios I'm covering, guys. Different scenarios I'm covering. Mostly we'll use this part only. That's why I have taken this part as first one. Here the parameter values is dynamic. Whatever the values you pass to the parameter, okay, accordingly the data will get loaded. We have seen that, right? We have seen. First we have passed what, this value, country responses. It got copied. Second, I have shown as an example this one, case death. This also got copied. This is the third scenario that I have shown. First scenario, second scenario, third scenario, testing.csv in the other part of this demo. Fine, guys. Is that clear? So this is how it is. Fine. So from here, it's a new demo again. This is a new demo. I'll stop the class here because this demo is very big one. So I'll take this demo in the next class. I cannot start this demo now. In the middle, we have to start. So what I'll do, I'll stop the class here. Tomorrow we are having holiday, guys, because of Ganesh Chaturthi. I think you have got notification from Nourish IT also. Anyhow, if you won't get, then Nourish IT send me an email mentioning that there is a holiday tomorrow. So there is no class tomorrow. That's why we have taken class today. So our next class will be on Tuesday. Our next class will be on Tuesday. And on Tuesday, we'll see this demo, creating dynamic pipelines with lookup activity to copy multiple files. Okay, in ADL Gen2 storage account. This time, what we have done, we have copied one file. One file we have copied. Now we'll see here multiple files in one shot. Multiple files, how we can copy from the internet. Okay. No, no. Okay. Hold on, hold on. We are using Gen2 storage account to store our data. Okay, whatever the variety of data we are copying from different sources, okay, that from different sources via ADF, that all data we are storing in Gen2 storage account. Okay, because Gen2 storage account is good in performance. Okay, it is very fast compared to blob storage account. And in Gen2 storage account, you can also store data of a Hadoop and big data kind of stuff. It is not compulsory you have to use in Gen2 storage account to store your data. You can use blob storage account also. It depends upon you. Is that clear? All right, guys. So any questions, anyone? See, I'll just tell you one thing, practice and practice. See, when you are doing it for the first time, okay, when you are doing it for the first time, okay, you will get lot of errors. Okay, you are not robot, you are not Rajnikant. Okay, so you will get lot of errors. No problem. Even I have got lot of errors when I have done first time. Let us take for an example. First time when you are doing, you will get some 10 errors. Second time you will get 5 errors. Third time you will get 1 error. Fourth time you will get no errors, 0. And you will understand throughout this what you are doing, why you are doing. First time you do just mechanically. Don't try to understand. If you are really finding it difficult, I'm telling the worst case. Slowly, as you do the practice again and again, again and again, you will understand why you are using these controls, why you are designing link services, data sets, pipelines, and different parameters. All these things you will slowly understand, guys. Okay, if you are getting an errors, be happy that you are learning. Okay, in real time, are we deploying the code in any server? No. Well, what is your question, Nagendra? I didn't understand. In real time, are we deploying the code in any server? No, not as such. In real time, as an Azure data engineer, you will use most of the time the storage accounts and ADF controls only. Expressions you have to write accordingly. Code means you are saying here expressions only. Pipelines also, guys. See, I'll tell you, if you take service-based companies, na, service-based companies, if you take like TCS, Infosys, and all, this pipeline will be done by development team. Okay. Sometimes you would be in a project, not sometimes, most of the projects, okay, in service-based companies are the pipelines, everything is designed. Just you have to maintain. That's it. Okay. No, no, direct ADF only. Direct ADF only. Direct ADF only. Okay. Maybe it depends project to project. Okay, but I have seen most of the time directly Azure data engineers will work on Azure portal ADF only. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Happy Ganesh Chaturthi to all. Okay. Let the festival brings lots of lives, lots of happiness, lots of money, lot of confidence in our lives. Okay. Please prepare to let us know where to get expression functions. Whatever the expressions I'm writing, Divakar, just and try to understand that expressions. Okay. First, let us finish this course. Then, after this, you can explore it by yourself much more if you want it. Okay. As you keep on writing the expressions, slowly your knowledge will build. So, what I'm trying to say here, let us finish this course. After that, you can explore it by yourself also, whatever the expressions still you want. So what I suggest, guys, first read the material completely, do the labs, what all I'm showing. Okay. Then after that, think about the much more expressions and all. Okay. These expressions you will write depends upon the business requirements, guys. Okay. All right. Any other questions? Okay. All right, guys. Bye, everyone. Take care. We'll connect again on Tuesday.